Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Messi, oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Rijkaard, and it's Palmer. And here's Ibrahim, it's Ibrahimovic! Well, that's surely a foul, free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half.
Yeah, and a heart and mouth.
Del Piero! Decent hit from there.
It seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he
shot, surely! Oh, taken with style! And again they hit the front! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. It's an imaginative pass. Palmer gets into a good position. And he's onside. And the shot! Sticks it away! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead. And the whistle goes for half-time.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Palmeiras are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. And we're off again. This is Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic! Ibrahimovic! It could only be him! He's got himself an absolute peach. Irrepressible, imperious, that's what makes him what he is. You just know there is no stopping that.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
He's going for goal! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Mateus. This is Del Piero. And Del Piero! Oh, what has happened here? He's having a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge! What a delicious finish! That is immaculate!
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que no está permitido llevarse a casa los balones que vayan a parar a la grada.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're up and running. Well, Jim, there have been quite a few lethal front threes down the years, but this man, Neymar, might have been a part of the best of them all.
I would say so. I mean, they won the treble in 2014-15, so it's hard to argue against that.
In the first season, they played together too.
All three of them had great seasons, but I can't forget that game against the battle-hardened boys from Madrid, where they all scored.
Neymar got the first one, of course. The pass into him looked lucky, but was apparently intentional.
That's what they all say.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Nicely shaped ball. That's been cut out, well played. And he skips past his man, looking for options for movement. He's picked his way through. And that is expertly dealt with. Chance, surely! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Palmer. Decent progress down the left. Oh, there's a probing ball. Looking for the run. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Good take, and is he in?
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Ibrahimovic really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Maradona pinches it off him. Bastoni gets across to intercept that. This ended up in no man's land. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ibrahimovic! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Ibrahimovic actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Shot goal! And it's a goal! What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Cruyff. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's a player who has defined a generation.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Well timed, excellent interception. Looking to play him in. And that could set him on his way. He's found a way through. Decent chance! And he's there to belt it away. 30 minutes gone. Rummenigge. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Palmeiras have got it back, and they'll have another go. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Cruyff. Rummenigge is onto this. Rummenigge gets flagged offside.
Ibrahimovic really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
That interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Beckenbauer. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And here, and the finish! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And that's another good win of the ball. And it's Maradona. Now it's Cruyff. Now it's Cruyff. And here's Ibrahimovic. And he's on. It's Maradona! It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of chip. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Palmeiras sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And the action is back on the way. No, again there's no way through. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, somewhat off target. It's a threat. Ibrahimovic! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here. That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Nice bit of trickery, great vision. And this is Maradona. Gerrard. He's a sharp little ball here. Messi. Rummenigge. Cannavaro. And here's Maradona. He's got away. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with. Ibrahimovic really needed to concentrate on protecting the...
Oh, shooting chance!
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them.
Substituição no time do Palmeiras.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Camisa 25. Deixando o campo para a entrada
Now it's Messi. He's found a way through. Engages and forces it off the ball. It's run loose here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, this is Maradona. He's on it. Chance! And that is a truly outstanding save. Palmeiras have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. Nicely weighted ball. A look takes a shot! It's a goal! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be down to perfection, and they were.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Big chance! Sticks it away! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Palmer. And here's Pedri. Now it's Cantona. That has not gone well. Well, that looks a decent ball. And that's been won straight back. Back into the middle. Best. Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, they could break here. It's a searching pass. Best. And this is Hullet. And Hullet! He scores! And they are right back within touch. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Substituição no time do Palmeiras.
Palmeiras
Camisa
have
14.
turned to their bench and
Camisa
we're going to
10.
have a substitution.
Camisa 30.
Flamengo give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout.
Camisa 3.
And he's surging through.
Camisa 22.
Here's Pedri.
Camisa 4.
Baresi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Salah. He is through here.